Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Nick, and in here I'm basically just gonna I'm gonna be ranking all of the books that I own, basically. It's gonna be from worst to best, and it's not just Wimpy Kid books. I have a bunch of more books besides that, and yeah. All right, starting off, this is the worst book I own. Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. This book is the only reason I have this book is because because I went to Barnes and Noble one time and I got this book because I have never read it before, and then I read it. I used to think it was okay, but now I just think it's garbage. I ranked it an F tier when I ranked every Wimpy Kid book back, because when I started this channel I made a Wimpy Kid book ranking and I ranked this at last. All right. By the way, I have nine books in this collection, technically. So, in 8th place is Rowley Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Spooky Stories. This is definitely not as bad as this one, but it's definitely flawed. Actually, some of the spooky stories are actually kind of good, but most of them are not good. But it's not as bad as this one, though. Okay, next up in 7th, I think, is Diary of a Wimpy Kid No-Brainer. This is one of my least favorite Wimpy Kid books. I don't think it's horrible. I think it's like a C tier book, but they literally didn't even show Greg. It's just 99% about his school and stuff. So it's not that great. Next up is the only Dogman related book, Cat Kid Comic Club. I think the Cat Kid Comic Club books are kind of mid, but this is an exception. This is one of the few good ones, but it is kind of boring at times, so that's why it's placing a bit low. All right, this is the halfway point. Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Last Straw. When I made that Wimpy Kid book ranking, I placed this at C tier. I was a bit too harsh to it. Now I think I'll rank it actually A tier or something like that. It's actually kind of good now since I'm older and I understand stuff in it now. So yeah, it's good. In 4th place is Captain Underpants and the Invasion of the Incredibly Naughty Cafeteria Ladies from Outer Space. Okay, never mind. This is just a really funny book. I love Captain Underpants, and this is one of the best books in the series. Okay, top 3. In 3rd place is The First Cat in Space and the Soup of Doom. Actually, one of my family members got this for me during Christmas. It was actually pretty good. Also, this has nothing to do with the ranking, but the original book was called The First Cat in Space Ate Pizza, which is the most random title I've ever heard of, but it's cool. In 2nd place is Diary of a Wimpy Kid Old School. Not my favorite Wimpy Kid book, but it's still a really good book. I really like this book, and it also has some funny moments and stuff. I just like Wimpy Kid books in general and stuff. Which is what number 1 is. In 1st place is obviously the Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself books. They're so good. I made 2 whole videos on them. I love these books, and they deserve to be number 1. All right, that's my ranking. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hit like 55 or something like subscribers. So if you want to support me and if you like my content, subscribe, I guess. Anyways, that's it. Bye. Cheese.